Welcome back to Let's Play Train Fever. I've let several years pass here, and that was in order to regain some capital, and I paid down our loan a little bit here, and we're now a lot more of a viable company. It just took time for the rail line here to Cranbrook to actually expand, as well as some of its industrial capacity to increase, which in turn increases the population and the amount of people moving within the town, which is great to see. Now, one thing I could do to help out our line here is to actually add another station in here to improve the flow of goods, but that might have to wait. For now, though, I want to, well, we have a little bit of capital, replace some of our old vehicles. So we got a number of vehicles that need replacing. Well, not just a number, but a lot of vehicles that need replacing. So we'll start with tram 1 here. We'll replace that with the Superior steam tram. Setting that to line 1. Forget where we're looking at for line 2 up here. So line 3, no, line 3 is in South Emsall, isn't it? Yeah. We'll buy one there. Set it to line 3. And we'll retire our next oldest tram here. Sending it back to the depot. We'll then sell those off in fairly short order. Going to continue to play at a high speed here,
Oh
just
yeah!
because of the expense. Oh, there's even been enough time. There's another tram unlocked here. What are we looking at for that? That one's even much more expensive, much faster. It's the electric tram rather than the steam tram. Anyhow, we'll take this as a opportunity to sell off these old trams. That, quite frankly, we don't have any use for any longer. So there's our steam tram there, already moving people. Not at capacity though, which is a little bit disconcerting. finances looking better, considering that even after all of our expenses buying those new trams, we're still only pretty well broke even. It's really the peaks and valleys that end up being a real killer here. Particularly because we are so reliant on the factories in Cranbrook to use their goods and be down on goods and want to actually buy what we're delivering. An extension there that looks pretty good as well. Probably be able to make some money there. I wish we could do more here, but that's just the nature of our expenses here. Another train coming up, more trams going bust here. The good news, however, is we do have enough to purchase one of these, a replacement tram. I'd also like to get a replacement to that train. It is so slow, but that's not really in the cards. Bring up our train menu here. Our next obsolete tram is line 3. You know what? I'm going to steer clear of that one for now. Seems that steam tram is actually meeting the demands of that line. I won't retire it, but I'll hold off. Our tram line here, however, where we're operating line 6, I'll consider retiring here. So we'll retire that. We'll buy an electric tram. Assigning it to line 6. Speed up time here. And it's possible that that steam tram is actually going to put the other trams out of business. Just given the nature of its speed. I'm going to retire another one of our line 6 trams. because that steam tram is just moving so much faster, not operating at capacity. We're just hamstringing our route by keeping it going. That's great to see. Okay, we got the funds now. Grab another steam tram. I'm almost looking at I'm looking at Cranbrook here. Mostly because it's growing so large on all that freight and goods transportation. I almost want to get that steam tram down for it as well. But I'm torn here. I think we're just gonna have to look at more of those trams, road vehicles. Well, we're gonna have to just eat that there. And I don't really want to replace those oopsets with other oopsets. The oopset is almost obsolete. I guess it's the price we pay for being an early adopter here. I suppose we could look at line 8. Let's see where that's located at. Don't think that's over there. Line 8. Put on... See, I wish there was more of a go-to option here. I think line 8 is located... No, well, that's not where line 8 is. Sorry for having to track this down here. That's line 13 over there. Not sure why it's giving me such... Ah. There we go. Line 8. So line 8 isn't really meeting our demands either. So that's kind of a catch-22 here. I was thinking of converting it to a tram line, but that would come at a pretty significant expense. I think we're just going to have to look at scaling back the this guy here. Or sorry, the other one. So we'll just hold off. And I am going to probably fund this via a loan, which is a little bit unnerving, just given our history with them. And our other action, of course, is placing that station there to collect freight goods. And we would have to add another station as well, closer to town. So we'll get ready to snipe this guy as soon as he drops off those passengers that apparently die en route. Don't think I've ever noticed that before. The fact that we're losing passengers en route is very disconcerting. Okay, so we got most of the money we need. Loading or unloading right now? Unloading. Okay, that's fine. I'll retire it now. It's going to go to the depot. Grab the depot here. Oh, we actually got a choice here. A little bit slower, but we'll get a lot more life out of it, and running costs are even a bit cheaper. So yeah, we'll definitely get this T89. Certainly be able to carry a lot more cars as well. We'll just give this a minute here. I guess, did I not tell it to go back to the depot? Yeah, it's returning to the depot. Apparently it's going to go around the whole map, which isn't going to be cheap. going to have to borrow here. So buy that. We now have these passenger separate cars here. Quite a bit more expensive. We're looking at about 50, 60 passengers. I'm going to buy a bunch of them. We'll go big. Set it to our line here. And this will free things up at those stations. We've kind of reached just the right amount of cars here, so I'm glad I went with that. They're usually almost completely full. And they're meeting the overall demand here. Cranbrook really could accommodate another tram. We just make a couple of road connections here, and that will be ready to go. See if the large train has started moving yet. No, it has to wait for the Borsig to pull into station. That, of course, is going to be problematic. There we go. So already able to haul a lot more people. Would have been happier if could have reached its capacity. And it's going to be stuck waiting for that now comparably slow Borsig to pull into station. Anyhow, for now though, I'm going to end this episode here. And we'll take this up in the next one. I'll probably spend a little bit of time recouping some funding, so I might just let this ride for a few years. So thank you very much for watching.